What's going on, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? This is your reading for the last half of 2025. Whether you have love questions, career, or are just facing your own inner battles, there are messages in this reading that you are going to want to hear. So stay tuned. If not everything resonates, do make sure that you check your Sun, Moon, and Rising to get a full picture of all the energies that you're working with. Do put your energy into this video here. If this does resonate, let me know in the comments down below. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so on my website, therapywithali.com. I'm going to have that link in the description of this video. So let's get right into it. All right, so let's talk about the general energy. So we have the Fool reversed and the Moonology Oracle. Nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, Moon. So Virgos, you are dealing with something big in any area of your life. It's going to be different for everyone. We're reading for lots of energies here, and you're feeling very destabilized. And as a Virgo, you're going to want control and detail, and you feel like you don't have it. And you are just, with this card, feeling impulsive, reckless, and you don't know how this situation is going to end. But this card here is saying it. Nothing is going to come of this situation. So stay calm. Pause before acting. Be in control of everything you do, your actions, your reactions. This could be a spiritual test of some kind, where you're going to be tempted to react out of fear rather than trusting in the universe that what's right for you will happen. So is Spirit asking you to surrender, not to solve? Because Virgos are constantly trying to solve everything, right? But in this situation, so yeah, this is a really hard time for you, and the last half of the year you're going to be in this energy, and it may not even resolve by the last half of the year, but you just have to go with it and trust. I think that's the main message here. I mean, Spirit is giving you a bone here that nothing is going to come of this situation, so try to relax, do what you need to do, but don't overdo it. All right, singles, so you either do have two different archetypes in your energy currently, or you're going to meet one more or both of these people in the last half of the year. And you either are or really struggling with who to choose, or is there going to be someone better? And Nine of Swords, this is keeping you up at night. You are restless. You're having nightmares about this. The two archetypes are the King of Swords and the Hierophant, okay? Your problem is, Four of Pentacles, you are trying to control the situation as opposed to getting to actually know these people. It feels like you're just, control is, something that Virgos do, try and control everything, right? So, this seems like it's a big inner conflict between mind and heart. And actually, you may actually be trying to date out of fear and scarcity. Are you clinging to or trying to decide who the safer person is? Because, okay, let's say the Hierophant wants marriage. King of Swords does not want marriage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that this person is better than this person, right? Also, are you choosing based on who fits your checklist, or who stirs your soul and who you intuitively feel pulled towards? And if you are going through a checklist, when did you make that checklist? When was the last time you sat down and thought about this checklist and tried to figure out what actually really mattered to you? So these are all the things that I think you're going to be going through the last half of the year. And basically my message for you is going to be, don't rush. Release control, build friendships with these people, and get to know them. You don't have to rush to be in a relationship, rush to make a choice, or rush to move to the next step. Take your time last half of the year, and also let these people both reveal who they truly are over that time, because they might not be who you thought they were. Or maybe this, I'm just, for example, okay, say this King of Swords said he never wants to get married, but that could just be a story that he's told himself, and when he meets the right person, then that can change. Or if for whatever reason this person doesn't really want to get married, how important is marriage to you? Do you have to be married to your soulmate if you're going to have a partnership and be together for the rest of your life? So anyways, these are all things that you need to see play out over time. So do not rush. There are I'm not going to go into super details about these people, but you have two big archetype options here. So let go of that control. All right, so those in a current relationship that are experiencing issues, it looks like the issues are potentially doubt, Seven of Cups, illusions for both you and your partner potentially. There could be fears of, is this the right person for me? Is there someone better out there for me? On both sides, or is it potentially a little bit of the grass is greener? It's going to be different for every person, but you need to have inner strength. You need to have inner discernment. I wonder, are you just feeling worn out by this relationship and this is why you're starting to wonder? Because you could be feeling worn down also in other areas of your life, so that's going to make you question your relationship too. So you need to get right with yourself. Are you having perhaps some self-love issues that could be causing doubt? Eight of Pentacles, I do think that this relationship can work, but there needs to be effort and emotional maturity. But you also have to make sure, as I said, that you are right with yourself first. You know what you want. You're not making decisions based on outside aspects. So, I mean, if you need to take some time to like work on yourself, I mean, you don't have to split up. You can still both each work on yourselves while working together. But calling in inner strength on both parts are going to be very important. Also, is your partner a Leo or a strong Leo energy in their chart, or big three, strength in the sun? And if so, this could be a very passionate person full of light, but they could be hard to reach emotionally sometimes. And maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe you're not totally sure how they feel, or you need to encourage them to speak about their emotions more. Regardless, I am seeing potential for success in this relationship, but you both have things to work on and you need to communicate with one another. But there is potential for a lot of happiness, but it's going to take work, and relationships do take work. So have some space if you need it, and communicate with this person. Communicate your doubts. You should be able to have that conversation with your partner. You should be able to have any kind of conversation with the person that you're meant to be with. You guys should be able to talk about anything, no matter how uncomfortable it is. If you can't do that, then maybe there is a problem. But you should be able to do that. And I think that you should try to do that once you figure out what exactly the problems are and what you want. Okay? Right, Virgo's inquiring about a past person. So last half of the year, I do see this person reappearing or making an appearance of some kind, but it's going to be like a half-assed, like breadcrumby reappearance. I mean, I don't think they're going to come correct. I don't think they're going to come with any valid offers. It could just be like an ego thing, to see if like you'll still entertain this, or maybe they're just like wanting your energy or to feel validated that you still want them. Like, they're not coming maturely with an actual offer or movement or to work on things. So this could be like a closure loop that you're dealing with, and you need to fully release this person in the last half of the year. And I do think you will. And when you do walk away, they will realize that they effed up. I mean, you're going to have a huge glow up, okay, after you walk away. 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. Huge glow up. But you have to walk away fully, for good, forever. This return is a test, so don't romanticize it. Don't think like, oh, well, they're coming back because, you know, maybe they do want to be with me and they do, you know, see something long-term in our relationship, because they don't. That's not what I'm seeing here. You have to stop attracting half-hearted offers or entertaining half-hearted energy. And you do that by fully walking away. And actually, this could be your final closure in the last half of the year with this. So this actually, well, I mean, it is going to be a good situation for you. So don't entertain this, but if they come forward and you're capable of having a closure conversation, say whatever you need to say and fully leave them out in the cold. You know, do it respectfully, say what you got to say. I mean, unless they can still get an emotional reaction out of you, then I wouldn't suggest talking to them. But if you think you've done a lot of healing and you just need that conversation, but you have to have no expectations when you have this conversation. Because, I mean, what you're going to get is probably the same old shit. But if you need to have that conversation and you think you're capable of having that conversation and it is going to help you close this out for good, huge glow up after that. Huge glow up, okay? Okay, so if you are an entrepreneur, you're working on a business, or you're making financial moves. So the Magician is here. You are not only manifesting, but I think you're taking action. You're putting things to work. You're moving forward. And you certainly have all the tools that you need. Although, something's coming. Judgment and the Tower. I think something karmic is coming from your past, or some mistakes that you've made, or maybe you've cut some corners. And that's going to come to light and bite you in the ass a little bit. But don't freak out too much, because this is meant to happen. It's going to teach you some lessons. It's not going to be fatal. It's going to be uncomfortable, but you're going to be able to pick yourself back up, and you're going to learn from those mistakes. And maybe you have to learn those mistakes now so that you don't lose everything down the road after you have become successful. Knight of Swords. I do see someone, maybe a mentor or someone that's going to help you get through this time. Could be attorney, investor, maybe another opportunity that comes after this Tower moment. And that's going to kind of be like a real help for you. Someone that's going to help you pick the pieces back up. Okay. So just know that this is necessary. It's going to teach you some lessons. Like, I really do think, like, just maybe you made some wrong decisions or cut corners, really getting that. But just know that after every storm, there's a rainbow, or some shit like that, you know? Like, you're gonna be okay, and you're gonna learn from this situation, and you're gonna come back even better and stronger. So look for, there is someone that is gonna help you, and someone that you can trust, and someone that is gonna help you move on from this situation, okay? Okay, career or job. Six of Swords. You are leaving something behind, and it's not gonna be easy. Could be a brand new career, or your old career path. Could just be a job you've had a long time, but you are leaving, and it has been really hard, and you're basically leaving with nothing. Do remain emotionally, try and remain emotionally detached, because guess what? 10 of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Sun. So once you leave, pure fulfillment, and you are going to gain confidence. You may not be feeling confident about this decision right now, but the cards say that this is the right move, and it is hard to get out of your comfort zone. Letting go of a path that once felt safe is extremely hard to do, and not a lot of people are capable of doing that, but like, look what happens when you do. So just know that you're making the right choice. Might not be easy, but a lot of you, this is a job that you've had for a long time. A job you've had for a long time, and you're maybe scared to leave that company. You don't know what the road ahead is, and you're worried about, oh, is this a bad decision? But I think you feel the stagnancy. But by the end of the year, you will be confident. Queen of Wands. So don't worry too much, okay? Try and trust. Try and know you're making the right decision. There's better for you. Personal growth message. Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles. So watch out for sneaky people in your energy. Watch out for people trying to deceive you. And guess what? This includes self-deception as well. I think last half of the year, though, I mean, yeah, like, I would really focus on yourself, focus on the energy that you're in, and the energy, like, really notice, like, when you're around people, what energy are they bringing to the table? Friends, family, coworkers. And if it's not a good vibe and it's not a good energy, you can feel that, then they gotta go. Even if they're not doing anything sneaky or deceptive. I think there's someone or someone's around you that is just bad energy. And there's, like, before you level up, there's a point in your life where, like, you lose all the people that you've clung to and had in your life for a long time that you know that you shouldn't. And it looks like the last half of 2025, you need to start snip, cutting that bad energy and those bad vibes out, including whatever the things you do that, you know, put yourself in that bad energy. So I think it's about, like, cutting out that energy for your growth last half of the year. Final advice, Virgo, success isn't about speed. It's about alignment. It's about consistency, and it's about taking the steps and actions to get out of your comfort zone and actually move towards the things that you want. And, you know, in the astrology, like, get rich quick isn't going to be a thing. Anything worth having, worth building, worth moving towards, it's going to be successful. Six of Wands, victory and success, but it's going to take time. It's going to take trust. It's going to take proof that this is what you want and this is what you're going to go after. Oracle cards, believe in yourself. Your talents and gifts are calling you. it looks like a lot of you are making the decisions that you need to do, doing the hard things that you need to do, and working towards what feels right for you. Don't lose that belief in yourself, no matter what. Just because things aren't popping off and working out immediately, that's just not really how life is, you know? I mean, it can happen, and it's probably gonna happen a lot faster when you have full belief in yourself. Your talents and gifts are calling you. Victory and success. You will be taking that victory and success walk, okay? Public recognition, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna feel like things are going slow. Stay grounded and keep moving. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, Virgos, so those are your messages. Do let me know if that resonated down below or what's going on with you. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so on my website, therapywithally.com. And yep, that info will be in the description of this video. But good luck, Virgo. Enjoy the rest of your 2025. You got this. Stay on the path.